Honda has officially entered its new era as a factory engine supplier for Aston Martin, with the unveiling of the RA626H power unit, a technical beast that delivers a staggering 350 kilowatts of electrical power to meet the 1,000 horsepower threshold of the 2026 regulations. This bespoke partnership officially ends Aston Martin's status as a customer team, creating a fully integrated works challenger designed specifically to give Fernando Alonso the machinery needed to fight for a third world title. The launch event in Tokyo wasn't just about pretty lights and corporate handshakes. It was a massive statement of intent. We are looking at the first real fruit of the collaboration between Honda's legendary Sakura R&D facility in Japan and Aston Martin's brand new state-of-the-art technology campus in Silverstone. For years, Aston Martin has been buying the rear end of their car from Mercedes, the engine, the gearbox, the rear suspension. That meant they were always building a car around someone else's blueprints. But for 2026, that's history. The RA626H has been built from the ground up to fit the Aston Martin chassis like a glove, allowing for aerodynamic packaging that was simply impossible until now. However, the reveal came with a side of brutal honesty that you rarely hear in this sport. HRC President Koji Watanabe stepped up to the mic and actually admitted that the team is feeling the heat. He told the press that while the electrical energy recovery systems, the MGUK, and the batteries are performing perfectly on the dyno, the development of the internal combustion element is facing a steep climb. Watanabe noted that the 2026 regulations are technically extremely challenging due to the new 100% sustainable fuels, and that Honda is currently racing against a very tight timeline to ensure they aren't trailing rivals like Ferrari or Mercedes in pure thermal efficiency. It's rare to hear a manufacturer admit they might be struggling with the fire part of the engine, but it shows just how high the stakes are for this new era. On the stage in Tokyo, Lawrence Stroll looked like a man who knows his billion-dollar investment is finally reaching its final form. He didn't mince words. A true works partnership with Honda is the final piece of the puzzle, Stroll said. We have the infrastructure, we have the wind tunnel, and now we have a dedicated engine partner. This integration allows us to package the car in ways that were simply impossible before. We are no longer just a team on the grid, we are a manufacturer project. We aren't here to be second. The most anticipated perspective of the night, of course, came from Fernando Alonso. We all remember the GP2 engine comments from years ago, but that version of Fernando is long gone. He's entering this new chapter with a completely different mindset. Alonso sat down for a brief interview and looked genuinely energized by the technical shift. Honda has proved they have the winning DNA now. They fixed the problems of the past and became world champions with Red Bull. To work with them and our fuel partners at Aramco to develop sustainable energy for 2026 is a massive opportunity. I know what it takes to succeed, and I believe this engine gives us that path. I feel ready, the team feels ready, and Honda is ready. And then there's the Adrian Newey factor. While Newey is still settling into his role at Silverstone, the 2026 car is the first project where his aerodynamic genius will meet Honda's power unit from day one. In the paddock, people are already calling this the ultimate dream team. If Newey can find a way to use the cooling requirements of the Honda engine to create more downforce, the rest of the grid should be very, very worried. The pressure is now on for the first track appearance at the Barcelona preseason tests, which are scheduled for January 26th through the 30th. This is where the struggles Watanabe mentioned will either be confirmed or revealed as classic Honda modesty. While Honda is being humble about their current progress, the rest of the paddock knows better than to count them out. They are, after all, the manufacturer that powered Max Verstappen to his most dominant seasons. The question remains, can they replicate that world-beating success with a brand new partner under a completely different set of rules? Make sure to subscribe for our live coverage of the Barcelona tests starting next week, and I'll see you in the next one.